The move for Nine was huge. They were in their current home at Willoughby for circa 59 years. The space that they were in previously, although steeped in history, was not fit for purpose for them as a company. It was really crucial that we undertook a really involved briefing process with the client to really understand their needs and overlay the operational functionality into their new home here at One Denison.
Buildcorp were appointed in January 2019 and the building itself was still being constructed. That's quite unusual and fairly unique, and it poses some other challenges in terms of services, commissioning and handovers. And our job was to ensure that the Tier 1 contractor was able to do his work and not disrupt them while we were doing our own fit out.
On a project like this, issues inevitably arise, and I think only due to open communication and collaboration you work together to find solutions. The relationship with both Bates Smart and Buildcorp has developed over a number of years because it's a genuine appreciation of each other's work.
Given that news is such a focal point of the business and the history of the company, we wanted to design a space that really celebrated that. What we created was a central desk within the space that houses the Chief of Staff. And then from that, all of the news reporter desks radiate out from the centre. So the whole idea was stemmed around how news is the beating heart of the business. Given the scale of the project and the level of detail that needed to be wrapped into the design, it was really important from the outset that there was an overlay of collaboration. And that theme we really took through the duration of the project.
One of the things that people won't see when they go to Nine and the fit out is the behind the scenes areas like the data centre. The data centre was built in 8 weeks, but it's got sort of circa 85 racks within it with lots of services engineering. It's got 190 kilometres of Cat6 cabling and 90 kilometres of fibre optics, all contained within one room. You know, the likes to service a company like Nine, there's so much behind the scenes that people don't see.
It was really important for their new space to bring everyone together and to allow connectivity through the building. You'll see when you walk through the space that there's a interconnecting stair across 9 levels, and the whole purpose of that was to bring the multiple teams and to really promote collaboration. We worked really closely with Nine to understand their brief for the furniture. Once we'd digested that and pulled together a furniture schedule, that's the point where we sat down with ownworld. Bates Smart already have a long-standing relationship with ownworld, so there's already a strong foundation of trust. So they're a bit of a go-to in the industry when we're at that kind of early phase of a project and we want to reach out and start the specification process.
Furniture selected by Bates Smart is quite flexible. It's getting used from the ground floor through to the newsroom, through to the atypical work floors, that it had to be a series of pieces that were flexible to be used throughout. We contribute to stools in the breakout spaces with beautiful joinery designed by Bates Smart, through to the outdoor furniture, which is a beautiful wire chair. Each meeting room is generally a different shape or size. The hero piece of the fit out is the centre desk in the newsroom. It was amazing to watch the site develop from being an empty shell of quite muted and restrained finishes to then seeing furniture be delivered and manufactured and built on site. And it really makes the fit out pop.
A project like this, when you've got value parameters, really brings out the best in designers, because anyone can design when you've got an unlimited budget, but when you've got a budget, you've got to really be creative in how you build and choose the right areas to spend your money. And I think Bates Smart have done a fantastic job in spending the client's money in the right areas. This particular project for Nine probably had the most stakeholders that I've ever worked with. And the key to the success of this project was the communication.
Everyone involved from the beginning of the process right through to the end has really brought so much energy and enthusiasm to the process, and it's been a real success story in how collaboration can get such a wonderful outcome.